When it comes to upcoming Pokemon games, Pokemon Legends Celebi is not one that is usually rumoured or speculated. Recently, most of the attention has been towards a new black and white Pokemon game based on Generation 5. But the weird thing is, which not a lot of people might have noticed, is that Gamefreak purposefully left in clues for us to decipher and speculate upon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. You see, when it comes to Pokemon Legends games, Pokemon Legends Celebi and Pokemon Legends Kyurem come to mind first. But why? Let's take a look at some of the clues that Gamefreak left behind. The 3 starters that we received in the game were Rowlet, Oshawott and Cyndaquil. 2 of these starters are from Johto and Unova, those 2 being Cyndaquil and Oshawott. Now when observing the Pokemon which were first introduced in Legends Arceus, we start to notice a similar pattern. And that pattern is that the majority of Hisuian Pokemon would derive from Unova and Johto. Braviary, Zoroark, Basculin and Lilligant are all from Generation 5. Whilst Quillfish, Ursaring, Sneasel, Cypher and Stantler are all from Generation 2. And also all had new forms in the Hisui region. Granted, there are a few exceptions like Arcanine and Voltorb which are from Generation 1, or Avalugg and Goodra which are from Generation 6. Meaning that this whole speculation could be complete and utter crap. But I would argue that Arcanine and Voltorb were added because we already got a Kanto remake, which was Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And then with Avalugg and Goodra being part of Generation 6, I could also argue that Generation 6 might have an upcoming Pokemon game as well, featuring the only gimmick that people ever want nowadays, which is of course Mega Evolutions. You see, Gamefreak do pay attention to what we as fans want, so they leave subtle clues just like this for us to speculate upon. They might not be completely true, but you never know, because Gamefreak definitely had those 2 regions in mind when developing the Legends Arceus game. Otherwise, they would have added Pokemon from all generations. And the same goes for Scarlet and Violet. We were literally given new Pokemon evolutions and variants based on Johto and Unova. Mischievous, Wooper, Delibird, Tyranitar, Dunsparce, Donphan and Giraffrig are all Generation 2 Pokemon, whilst Hydreigon, Bishop, Amoonguss and Volcarona are all Gen 5 Pokemon. Just like I mentioned previously, there are some exceptions like Pokemon from Hoenn and Kanto like Tauros, Salamence, Hariyama, Primeape and more, but there aren't any other Pokemon from other generations. On top of that, do you guys remember when we first saw the drawings of Iron Leaves and Walking Wake? We speculated that those drawings were a combination of the 3 beasts and the 3 swords of justice. And where are those 6 legendaries from? Well, Johto and Unova. Like, come on, there's no way all of this is just randomly put together. There's a reasoning behind why Gamefreak put all of this together. Literally, there's a reasoning behind almost everything. Previous Pokemon games always leave hints which relate to the next upcoming games. And because Generation 10 is so far away, literally another 2 years. In the meantime, the Pokemon Company need to release some sort of sideline Pokemon game, or games, to fulfill the spare time, whilst we wait for Generation 10. So it's either we receive a Legends Kyurem sort of game based on Generation 5, or we receive a Legends Celebi sort of game based on Generation 2, or we just receive both. But let's be real, that's most likely not going to happen, especially as a Legends game. But we may see other sort of styles become a reality. That's a topic for another day. For now, I want to hear what you guys think about this speculation. Whether you think we'll be receiving a Legends Celebi game or a Legends Kyurem game. Let me know in the comment section below.